This is the first demo for the Tips to Modularize, Reuse, Organize Your Development Chaos presentation given at NI Week 2015. We're going to start by getting the code from the examples. So if you have already installed the DQMH, you can go to Find Examples, and then you will find on Fundamentals, the Loops and Structures, the DQMH Fundamentals Thermal Chamber. So this is an example that it gets installed with the DQMH. And let's just assume that this was your project, right? You had already different modules in it. You had a thermal chamber controller and a device under test. You had also its different testers. So you were able to test the thermal chamber. For example, you have the show module. You can set the different set points and you see how things react. You start the furnace heater, etc. And you also have a tester for the device under test. Same thing, it runs the module. You can show the different modules, etc. And these are all in this module here and this module here. So what we want to decide is, like, let's say this was an existing project you had and you wanted to identify the reusable code. So we are going to save this library. We're going to create a copy and we are going to save it as the thermal chamber controller library, and we are going to continue this and create a copy directly in our clones here on the repo, and we are going to call here new folder libraries, and then a new folder thermal chamber controller DQMH folder, and that's where we're going to save it. And we also need to save a copy of the tester as well. So we're going to let that go, and we're going to do the same thing with this, save as, and this one is going to go on the clones repo for the device under test. And new folder, the device under test, clonable DQMH current folder. There we go. All right, and then the only other one that we need to save is going to be the testers. So I'll pause the video and come back when that's done. So we are committing right now all of our stuff here. Okay, now we're going to add all the selected files, and we're going to do the same for the device under test. So we're adding them, and then we just go back to Workbench, and I'm going to push all my results for this guy, and Workbench, and push all the stuff for this guy. Okay, so I have two repos now for these guys. We are going to start now with a new project for each one of them, and that's where we're going to be using to work on things. So blank project, and we are going to save this project as thermal chamber project. And we are going to add here the tester. There it is. And the file itself. There we go. The library and our tester. Okay, so we have both projects. We are going to push them. And both have been pushed. Alright, so now we're going to work on the device under test. And we verified again that this is the tester. And I'm able to run the different modules that I have. And I have my two different modules here. And I can stop them, etc. Now that I know that my code works and everything is in here, now I can go ahead and create a package. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to VI Package Manager, and I am going to create a new package. So I'm going to say create new, and the source directory is going to be where I have been pushing all my code. So I'm going to go to device under test, and I am going to select the current folder, and then the product name is going to be device under test, and we're going to do that. I'm going to pause the video and come back when this is done. Okay, so here's the source is the device under test. We have the display information, and then on our palettes, I already edited the palette to have basically the public API. So the show panel, hide panel, then we have a stop module, there's a stop module, there's a start module, synchronize and obtain, they are here. So we basically have all of the ones that we have in this area are here. On destinations, we're just putting BI leave, then the source file settings. Notice that I'm not going to enable renaming, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. And then I have my package file name. So all is set, it's ready to go. We're going to save it, and we are going to build it, and I'm going to pause the video and come back when this is done. Okay, so our package has been built. I'm going to go ahead and close my project and close my builder specification, and then now we're going to go here and basically say that we want to install the device under test. And again, I'm going to pause the video while that happens. So we're done with the installation, and I can just say now show me in palettes, and what that's going to do is going to open a view over here. I'm going to pause and wait until it comes back, and there we go. There's our VIs. So I'm going to put them here. We're going to do some wiring in a moment here, and I'll pause the video, come back. Okay, so using the cooking show method here, I added the start module, the synchronize from here, the show panel, hide panel. Well, I'm not hiding, but I'm stopping the module. So if we run this, you see the module shows up. There was a self-test. I can run it again, and the module should show up. Okay, so that's this one again. There it is, and again self-test. All right, so that's working fine. Okay, so I was able to do a quick video. I'm just going to save these as a quick demo, and I'm going to put it on my temp folder. Package. So I'm using the package code. All right. Oh, so that's all great. Now I installed it, and we're going to see next on the next part of the demo what happens. But the main thing, the process is where we had a project, we identified what were our reusable code, we created a new project for that, we created a builder specification, and then we built a package and we installed the package. All right.